One of the longest running podcasts out here in the city. Part of the We Love Hip Hop Network. A network that houses 3 podcasts, 1 news show. Sometimes we do live reposts, like Instagram live repost, when I'm feeling froggy. When my fence is on fleek. You know what I'm saying? We do audios, we do videos. And somebody, I'm not going to say who, said, yo, fam. And this is off of a mistake. This isn't off of what I'm going to say here. Say, yo, you're too old to be trolling rappers and shit like that. And the mistake was, I wasn't trolling anybody. One of the fake pages, the fake Friday Ricky Dred pages is out there doing hard troll work on the strength of trolling, you know what I'm saying? And I got put in the mix up. But part of that, it was said, and it wasn't the first time said, yo, you're 40, you shouldn't be talking about the man them, or you shouldn't be making content. So I responded and I said, so if I'm 40 or in my 40s and not supposed to be making content, does that mean the same for a Vlad who's like 47? Charlemagne the God, who's like 42 or 43. Sway, who's, I would say, like maybe 47, 48. Sway Calloway. Even out in the West Coast and all these different places, all these content creators, Adam 22 is probably about 38, 39 right now. You know what I'm saying? So it got me to thinking, how old am I supposed to be in order to be a content creator? In order to, do research on what's going on in the scene and keep up with the old school shit as well as the new school shit. Try to get interviews going on with different up-and-coming rappers as well as the legends. How old does one have to be? Does there have to be an age on it? You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the new content creators that are out there, like us, because we're not old content creators. You know what I'm saying? We're pretty new in the game. We've only been doing this maybe about 4 years, going on to 5 now, right? So we're still a young podcast because it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I'm looking 10 years down the line at what the network will look like, what our podcast will look like, and all the various podcasts that are under the network. So it made me think, how old am I supposed to be to even be able to think about all this shit? Because no disrespect to man them in their 20s and shit, but I know when I was in my 20s, I wasn't thinking about that type of shit. I wasn't thinking about legacy and building and shit. I was thinking about myself and doing what the fuck I gotta do. I wasn't thinking about, how am I going to be able to make it where myself and multiple people can eat and feed their families. I was like, yo, what's my sneakers looking like? You know what I'm saying? What's my chain looking like? What's me? And I don't blame anybody, because that's how you're supposed to feel in your fucking 20s. It's all about you. Salute to Life of Linden. I didn't even see all the comments down here. You know what I'm saying? So, when I see content creators, as people start getting older in the game, decisions that some people might make, whether it's like myself, who used to be an MC or a rapper and changed professions and stayed in entertainment, or people who are just getting in, never rapped, and say, yo, I want to get into this podcast shit, something that they listen to in their office, and they're like, yo, I want to do one too. If they're in their 30s, Do they gotta worry about a rapper saying, yo, you're doing a podcast now? Or other podcasters saying, oh, you're doing podcasts now? You're too fucking old. Or should they just do it anyway? Y'all tell me. I don't know if I could do that. I might be too old. You know what I'm saying? For the niggas who believe that, you know what I'm saying? And most of the time it's when it's time to send a shot. It's never when it's bigging up, right? It's never when it's like, yo, big up what the man them are doing or whatever. And I'm not looking for that. Okay? Don't even fucking get it twisted. We do it. And if people, show love and say, yo, respect, that's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? While being in my 40s. I know young Keezy YK, who just popped into the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Multiple music videos. But I also know about Cardinal Down with the Show. You know what I'm saying? I know about Maestro Fresh West, Drop the Needle, and conducting things. I'm aware of these songs because I was there when they dropped. I was young, but I was there when they dropped. So if I decide to keep up with what's going on now, like if I like the new drop, or the new LB Spiffy track that dropped, or the new Kofi track that dropped, or the new Doobie track that dropped, does that mean I'm having a midlife crisis? Or I'm just still keeping up with what go on? Because when it comes to like the way that some of the people that think, that send these type of shots, like, yo, you're an old head, you shouldn't be doing this shit. I think to myself, so how are the older heads supposed to find out about hip-hop? You know what I'm saying? The ones that follow my personal page or whatever. I get people who hit me up. They're like, yo, and excuse me, because I'm a little under the weather for the people who are just popping in now. There's older heads that hit me up and say, yo, you know, more times I fuck with you, Friday. I wouldn't really know about a man like Roadrunner. Or a man like, I don't know. Let me get a name. Young Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? Or a C-Row. I wouldn't even know about all those people if I wasn't even following your Percy, because more times I kind of stopped listening to a lot of the new shit that was dropping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I fuck with your page. So, yo, you know, I kind of like that guy that you had on the list. Me too. However, there's people who believe, yo, nigga, you too old to be doing this shit. So then, like, if I wasn't potting, then what? Am I not supposed to listen to them niggas then? Am I not supposed to stream their music or enjoy their music? Because with that belief, that means, okay, well, anybody over 30 should stop listening to new hip-hop. Which in turn means you're going to lower your fan base of people. If you're only, oh, fuck, only young people should listen to my shit. No, you should have everybody listening to your shit. So I'm saying all of this to say, I know this is not going to be the last time I hear it. Somebody's going to get mad, and they're going to be like, yo, when I tell them I'm in my 40s, they're going to be like, yo, you old as hell. To them, I'd say this. When you get to the age that I am, especially the life that I've lived, and the shit that I got away with, and the shit that I got caught for, then you'll be thankful to be an old head. You know what I'm saying? That's when the shit starts getting good. That's when you're like, oh, you don't even say if I knew then what I knew now. You say it, but you know what you know now, and you can apply it.